Notice how, without any effort, already we're in movement. The belly, the ribs, the skin, expanding and contracting, rising and falling. Already we're dancing. Already the breath is moving through us. The blood is pumping through the heart, through the veins, nourishing the cells. Every cell of the body pulsing. Electrons, protons, neutrons in the cells vibrating. As you feel into this micro inner awareness of this dance that's already happening, I invite you to breathe a little deeper. Just see what spontaneous movement wants to start to happen. Maybe a little twitch in your baby finger. Maybe your toes start to become curious, almost like the antennae of insects exploring the space. Gradually over the next several minutes, inviting the movement to come from this deep inner vibration through to slowly more and more animal, muscular skin and bone. Relaxing the jaw, maybe even stretching the face. A sigh or a yawn wants to come. Maybe a little growl. Really inviting you to drop any sense of self-consciousness. Trusting the process here, we're all friends together. Allowing the breath and the music to slowly start to awaken a little more movement in the body. Maybe gently engaging the muscles of the arms and legs and stretching through that all the way through to the fingers and toes. Maybe finding a little rock and roll on your back. Sensing this connection between the body and the earth. If in doubt, breathe a little deeper than you think you need to. Maybe even let some sound come. Really welcoming whatever condition you find yourself in, whether tired or energized, happy or sad. Couple of minutes, I invite you to find your way to your hands and knees. So no rush, take your time. In the next 2 or 3 minutes, we'll find ourselves on all fours, hands and knees. I invite you to imagine you've got a tail. So feeling into your tailbone. Start to draw circles in the air with your tail. Maybe it's a sense of what kind of tail. Are you a cat or a dog, a mouse? Dropping your head and relaxing your jaw. Really start to feel into the animal aspect of your being. So I like to think in terms of us as animals, angels, and somewhere in between this curious being we call human. So as you feel into the muscles, the bones, the instinctual movement of the body, inviting the animal aspect of yourself. And if there's any sound that wants to come, even stretching your face, sticking your tongue out, roar, hiss, just trusting the body's movement, allowing the movement of the tail to ripple through the spine. Yawning out any sleepiness that's there. Gradually let that get a little larger. So after your next inhale, roll all the way back to your feet. Sit back towards your feet. And then look to your hands, take your elbows wide and sweep forwards. And then roll back. So the inhale, you snake forwards. The exhale, you roll back. Feel into your spine and just leaning back enough to feel the support of your partner, but not so much that you overpower each other. Just a gentle lean. We're just going to start to feel into the breath and a gentle movement through the spine. So it's a bit trickier if you're in a 3, but you'll find a way. We'll just spend the next couple of minutes here feeling into some movement into the spine and the breath. This should feel comfortable, so if you're really hanging back and your thighs are aching, then come a little bit more upright. It can be a very subtle movement. You might only have a little bit of touch between you. But imagine that it's your job to breathe for your partner. So breathe so much into the back of your lungs, it's almost as if you could fill your partner's lungs with your breath. Yeah, nice. Let the jaw go, let the tongue be soft and plump in the mouth. Maybe even lick the lips. And if you just come into the space, feel free to join in at any time. This connection with your partner, and it may be that the movement stays very small and sensitive, and it may be that the movement gets bigger. So really trust your intuition here. Feel not just what's right for you, but what's right for your partner as well. As far as possible, communicate without words, but if at any point anything really doesn't feel right, then just be clear. contact can feel very natural and quite a blissful place to be. But for others, not so comfortable, and that's fine as well. So really listening to your own sense of what feels okay. And if at any time you need to move away from contact, then please do. And if you find yourself with someone that moves away from you, please try not to take it personally. Just trust that they're following their own needs, and that there's a mysterious choreography that requires you to be in your own space as well. You start to become a little bit more aware of the shoulders, the hips, and then gradually we'll all start to move away from our partners. Just don't need to say anything, just step forwards an inch or two, just knowing there's a quiet little thank through the back of your body. Just carrying on with this movement on your own, in your own space now. And coming back to that awareness of the spine. So as we awaken the dancer inside us, we start by going body part by body part. So we'll start with the tail. Really feeling into the tail and allowing that ripple like a snake all the way